What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? Hey, I real quick was driving by and I wanted to show you guys what a bad mulch job looks like. And this is as easy as I can show you. I want you to see this. Clumps, it's in the grass, and they actually edged this bed, if you can see it. This looks horrible. This is the idea of a bad mulch job. If I can get down here and show you close up. Dirt showing, just, I mean, this is horrible. This is the kind of work some people do. I don't know who did this, but this is just extremely awful. I don't even know if you guys can see how bad that looks. So when people criticize you for getting on your hands and knees and smoothing your mulch out and putting your mulch down by hand, they have no clue what they're talking about. You understand? No clue. That is the worst mulch I've ever seen put down. And you know what they're doing it with? Pitchforks. So those guys, now look, some guys can do really good work with a pitchfork. So I'm not saying you can't use one. I'm saying when somebody criticizes you for getting down and doing it on your hands and knees, they have no idea what they're talking about. They've never been taught correctly, and they don't know. So don't take it personal from people. Some people just don't know, man, what they're doing when it comes to mulch. And you can make it look good from far off, but up close, because from far off, you know, you'd say, wow, man, those trees are mulched, looks good. Looks like hell. Anyway, we're not going to get to mow as much as we wanted to today. We're on our way to the last one. There's only been 4 because these yards are soaked. And I mean, I had to trim half of the back of this huge yard. You can't even get a push mower on these things. That's how wet they are from all the rain we've had. We got one more up here and we'll get some footage, and we'll talk to you about something super important when you're going to look for a new mower. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so some of you are asking, Doc, why don't you pick up the leaves, get the leaves out of the bed and all that stuff. Some customers just do not want to pay for it, okay? And I'm not into, let me repeat this, some customers do not want to pay for it, so you do the best you can, making stuff look nice, but I'm not going to do a lot of work and then not get paid for it, okay? There's just some things you just can't do. So, hey, let me, I'll get some footage in the back or on the side, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, not necessarily the way I would want it to look with all the leaves and stuff, but the yard itself does not look bad. Looking pretty green. It was thick, I'll tell you that. Definitely needed cut, and well, it is what it is, man. That's you know, not all customers are the same, just like not all lawn companies are the same. And if I was getting paid to do it, I would have done a complete cleanup on this property and gotten all the leaves out of the beds and just taking care of it. But you know, that's okay. Eventually they'll blow away, get ground up, get put back into the yard. Let's get home and I'll talk to you about what I think is a pretty important subject. See you in a minute. All right, guys, I wanted to talk about, and we got rained on the way home. You could tell the mower got a little wet. I wanted to talk about how you choose the right lawnmower. Whether you're a homeowner, you own land, you're doing this commercially, you're doing it as a side gig, how do you choose what's right for you? First of all, price. Price has to play a part in it. What's your budget? Are you going for new? Are you going for used? Can you find a good used mower? So those are all things to take into account. Do you need more than one? If you need 2 mowers, 3 mowers, usually a company will offer a fleet discount. Now I'm going to say this. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what name brand you use. I chose Skag because Skag is something I had used before. I heard good things about them. Word of mouth really is one of your biggest things. If you're hearing, you know, there's good things I hear about Exmark. Good thing, I test drove the bad boy. I really like it. As far as longevity of it, I don't know, but I really liked it. Another mower I think is a good mower, is a Walker mower. Just a little different. I don't think it's right for my type of yards, but for a lot of guys, they can really do a lot of things with them. It's a great mower. Right is a great mower. You know, there's pluses and minuses to all mowers. So the next thing you got to think about is, how big of a mower do I need? If I'm cutting regular little mom and pop yards, you know, in subdivisions, do I need a 61-inch? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. I think anything from a 36 to a 52, and even sometimes a 52 is overkill on those. So figure out the size of deck you need. Now, if you're cutting out in the country and you're cutting acreage, you may want a 72 or a 61 or a 54, whatever size, but if I was cutting acreage properties, I would stick to the 60 and above. That's just me, because you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Now, they do get expensive, as a lot of you guys know. If you're a homeowner and you've just got a cookie cutter yard, a small little Toro, Honda, something like that, with a bagger, without a bagger, that's really all you need, especially if you want that extra exercise. Or if you have a little bit bigger yard and you decide, well, I really like the nice manicure look, you could go with the 30-inch Skag or the Exmark. Ferris, I believe, has a commercial line also. Those are all 3 great mowers. If you are doing apartment complexes, of course, you're still going to want, I believe you're 61, you're still going to want a smaller one, a 36, maybe to get inside gated areas, even possibly a 32. So really size matters when it comes to the size of the properties. I chose my 48 simply because I have some smaller yards and I have some larger yards, but the larger yards are so few and far between that this thing takes care of it. The one thing I wish they had done on this one was put the 23.5 horse on it, but that's okay. You know, they would have had to change some things. I'm not sure that it would even work with the gearing. So another thing you want to look at is dependability. Dependability of the mower. Talk to people, get on forums, look on YouTube. It's a great place to look to see what guys are using. And if you're looking for a homeowner type mower, you don't really want to go to the bigger business channels. You want to stick with the guys who are out doing this on the weekends and stuff and see what they're using. Now, if you're starting a business and you want to know which mowers to buy, there are plenty of videos out there. Brian's Lawn Maintenance is just one guy I can think of that does a lot of reviews on mowers that you can find out. And the rest escapes me because I really don't watch a lot of channels, so I'm sorry. But there are plenty of guys out there doing reviews on mowers that can tell you all about them. And also talk to people. Talk to guys who are out there running commercial mowers on the daily basis and find out what's best, you know, what holds up the best, what goes wrong with them. I promise you, every mower breaks down. It does not matter what name brand it is, it will break if it moves. That's just the law. I mean, moving parts break, and these things mow a lot of grass. Usually when it's not raining every day, but so those are some of the things you want to look at. You also want to look at stand up versus sit down. Okay, for me, stand up is great because I feel like it's just a little bit more efficient. I get the yards done a little bit quicker. The turning is a little bit faster because you're able to move your body. But also with a sit down, you're not causing as much stress on your legs and back and hips, things like that. So those are some of the things I think you guys should look at when you're getting ready to buy a mower. Do a lot of shopping around. Take your time. Prices right now have gone up, but there are still some good deals out there on commercial mowers and smaller mowers. And, you know, I'm not the expert on mowers, I can promise you that. I've ridden and tested and tried a lot of different mowers. I would say Bad Boy, Skag are my two top favorites. As far as motors goes, that's all up to you guys. I'm a Kawasaki guy. I will be. I do not like the Briggs & Stratton. I'm sticking around to my carbureted model as long as I possibly can. But remember, there are plus and minuses to every mower, so take your time. Guys, I hope it helps. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of quick and short, but hey, we're fighting through the rain. You know, it just doesn't feel like the season has started because we still feel like we're back in March here for some reason. It's just an odd year, and it's an odd beginning. But hey guys, as always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. Be good to people, man. And have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. I'll see you guys. Peace.